Hi everyone, and welcome back to Titi's Garden. Today I'll be showing you my garden. We'll go through the garden and see what has been happening so far. This is August, and let's see what is going on right here. Please come along with me. I hope you enjoy this. Thank you. So this is the front part of my garden. I have three rows here, one by the side, and I have the others at the back. So I'm going to start with the front row. I'll come back to the back later on. Okay. Okay, so briefly, this back was bare last year. There was nothing, it's all grass. So I just converted this area to a garden. This year you can see all the things I have on them, a lot of produce coming out of this portion. So I encourage people to always try that. So I'll come back to this later. The front here I have vegetables, I have lettuce, sweet chard. I have my local vegetables from Nigeria. I have the jute leaf, ewedu, shoko, just name them, everything planted on this bed. And to the other corner, I just add some leftover tomatoes that I just left here. This was where I had all the carrots. I've harvested some, so tomatoes are just coming up. There's a second batch. I still have some carrot though. I pick them as I need them. This is beetroot. I have some sweet potatoes. I have spring onions, all in the front bed. So I actually make very good use of this, and I'm going to try this again next year. The carrot did so well. I had a lot that has been harvested and more as they coming up. So that's it. This is a tomato in the bucket also, and just leftover from the ones I planted earlier. Spring onions, though they are all going out right now of season, so come back again next year. So that is it for the front row. I'll be going again to the back. Probably we'll start from the first row. This is my first three rows. I have tomatoes, and this year I planted different varieties. I have Rogers, I have Roma, I have the I can't remember the name of the other one, but I didn't plant what I did last year, and this one I think they did very well. I might be trying them again next year. So that's what I have here. The first row, the second row, and the third row are all tomatoes. So you can see I still have some on the tree. Yes, they are bushy. For me, tomatoes, I do not prune them. I just allow them to grow as much as they want. I have enough space, so and they really do well. So it depends on you if you want to prune your tomatoes. I don't plant indeterminate. I always I like to plant indeterminate. In the corner there also is my cherry tomato. This guy has produced a lot, and I still have a lot of flowers coming up. It did so well. I'm trying it again next year. I'll tell you along the way those that I'll be doing more of the following year, and those that didn't really do well. So that's it for tomatoes. Just stay with me. And the next one, the first three were tomatoes. This is the fourth bed now, and here I have my eggplant, and this died on me sometime during the heat wave, but they came back, and I have my produce. See the fruit on them, they're still producing. I'm so glad it came back. And okay, after this, let's see, the back, the this is pepper. All this area actually died on me. This is my lemon pepper and Mexican pepper, but luckily they came back, and you can see still producing. I'm so grateful this guy came back. it happens. It's one of those things that happens as a gardener. I just need to monitor the weather and give them shade if it's too hot for them. So this are still coming up. I hope it makes it before the fall, or it gets too cold for it to produce. Okay, so this is the fourth row. And okay, we'll be moving to the next row now. After this, I have my bell peppers. I have two varieties of bell pepper, the shepherd pepper and the bell pepper. I have the green one, yellow bell pepper, the red bell pepper, and I'm so happy this year. Despite all the heat, they did so well. You can see on this plant alone, I have about 6 peppers or more. Yeah, and yeah, I'm so glad. And let's see, I have another one here, the same thing. And one thing about my pepper, I prune my pepper once it start bringing out the seed. Initial ones, I prune them, and that's when you'll be able to get so much on a plant. I've experimented on pruning and not pruning, so I achieved more when they were pruned. So, and that's what I've been doing. It's been so great so far. And this is the roll for bell pepper. The other parts, I have the shepherd pepper, and they're doing so well also. So this is the shepherd pepper. Let's see. Yeah, I have some. It's hiding. I don't. Okay, so this is it. Yes, you can see. Okay, let's see the other side too. They're doing so well. I'm always very lucky with pepper. I don't know, a whole year harvest. I don't actually buy pepper any longer. And in between, you'll see some marigold. Is very good for your plant. It's going to drive away some of those pests that affect your pepper plants, your tomato plants. So I just put in 1 or 2 into each of the beds to prevent all those pests. So these are the shepherd pepper, and they're doing so well. I'm just waiting for them to turn red a little bit, and sometimes I don't wait. I just pick them and I allow them to ripen inside. So after that 2 rolls of bell pepper, I have the next one. This is my habanero. I started with 8 plants. And one thing about habanero pepper, it starts very small, but when it grows very big, it spreads so wide and covers the whole space. They utilize all the space available. You can see it turns out to be like a jungle now, but I left enough spacing for them. They are all fruiting. They are doing so well. I'm so happy with the produce so far. And that is it for peppers on the side. I still have more peppers at the other end, but so far this is 2 rows of bell pepper, of shepherd pepper and habanero. Then in the front here in the corner, I have this chili pepper. This is very hot, and if at the back is my vegetables. This is called Lagos spinach. Is a local spinach from home, and it's called tete back home. Then in front here I have jute leaf, more in the container, and this is water leaf. All these are my local vegetables, more of the jute leaf, and my local spinach again. I have 2 rolls of this also, and that producing so far. The more you pick them up, the more they grow. That is just the trick. So don't leave your vegetables out to grow into seed. Pick them up and they grow more. So the next bed is my okra. This is wonderful. I not been very fortunate with okra, but this year they grew so well. They were well spaced out, and lot of compost were used for them, and most of them they're flowering still. Every day you pick okra. And yeah, I also pruned okra leaves just to give room for the flowers to get enough sunlight. And yes, you can prune and you can just leave them the way they are. It depends on you. And at the back here, I have more of my water leaf. I'm waiting for them to go to seed. I need a seed for next year. I've harvested some already. And this is, I don't know if you know this. This is my fluted pumpkin. This is ugu leaf from back home. So all this area is just for my local vegetables, which I'm enjoying so much. Okra, ewedu, ugu, water leaf, just name it, shoko. I even have igbo all planted at the back. Let me see if I can get igbo vegetables. Okay, I think it's on the other side, but I'll show you if I see it. And towards the back here, I have more pepper. This one is shoko. I've already harvested some, and yeah, I have more in the container. More peppers. I'm planning to take this in when it gets too cold, so I just did some right directly into the soil, and I did some in the container. I want to winterize them. I'll let you know more about this. So that is about that. The other end is more pepper. I'll be talking about that later. These are the seed I planted. It's called mixed pepper. And here I have mixed salsa bread. I tried them out and you won't believe how much pepper I have. I have more than 15 varieties of pepper. I'll be talking about this later on in another video. I'll show you in depth what came out, what did not, and everything so far. So stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share. Thank you. Bye for now.